Hello, and welcome back to Money Saving Tips, Part 2. And especially in this day and age where people are trying to make ends meet, companies are trying to be more efficient and therefore cutting back. Um, we're going to go on with a couple more tips. Number 17 is actually join in a program or club. For instance, there are some clubs out there where if you buy over and over and over again, they offer you discounts. This is great, especially if you use it. Keyword and like for instance, there is a certain club that if you buy all four tires from them, they give you rotations free until um, the tires wear through. Number 18, dry your clothes during the day. This is a big thing because especially in the north, you spend a lot of money using your dryer. And of course, the colder it is outside, the more the thermal coil has to heat up and the more energy you use. Number 19, take shorter showers. A lot of people have said this over and over again. In fact, um, they said that if you shorten it to 15 minutes from 35 minutes, it saves several hundred gallons, and that adds up, especially if everybody takes showers every single day. Number 20, MapQuest your errands, or at least think of where you need to go and what you need to do. If you need to return something to the department store, and while you're over there you need to pay a credit card bill at another company that's nearby and then hop on over and get groceries on the way home, that actually saves you money. Number 21, book swap or library. There's no sense in this day and age for buying books at full price. Get them on sale or swap with other people. If you've read the book, see if you can trade out or just go and get the books from the library. Number 22, try to find free internet services. Now, I know this day and age, the free stuff is really slow, but if you're just using your email or something like that, for instance, use your cell phone to check your email daily. Maybe discontinue your internet service for a month if you have a hard time making that payment. And I mean, like for instance, I have cell phone email, I have internet email, and then I have DSL connection. So personally, I probably need to cut back too. I also noticed a lot of people that are on a budget will actually go to the library and they're allowed to use a certain amount of hours each day as long as the library is not busy and use the internet for free. That's a great tip. Number 23, if you are in a drought-prone area, use a rain bucket. Now, you don't have to go and buy one of these big $100 rain buckets. I personally would stick one, or actually one bucket, which has the capacity of 2 gallons, and I put it right under my gutter. And of course, I have like 6 gutters or 8 gutters. So 2 gallons times 8, that's 16 gallons. And then I use that the next couple of days, mind you, to water my plants. I don't sit there and let it stagnate. You could also place a plate on it after it rains, and that'll keep the water from evaporating. And I just use any old bucket that, like leftover spackle bucket that's been cleaned out, stuff like that. 24, grow crops at home. Now, here's the key word though. Unless you don't have beets. If you don't have bees, don't grow crops unless you are going to get the crops that don't need to be fertilized by bees. I noticed a lot of subdivisions when they use a high amount of pesticides on their grass, they don't have any bees anymore. 25. Subscribe to your favorite website to get coupons. Now, obviously, we have a bunch of junk mail these days. In fact, people are now teaching people how to unsubscribe. But, if it's a restaurant that you really like and they send you a $10 off coupon to go see them, and you didn't have that, but you thought about going anyhow, that's a big bonus. 26. Eat at home unless you were out. If you eat at home, you save money. If you were out and you have to go back home to eat, that may not be cost effective for you. Instead, use a coupon or eat cheaply while you're out. Because obviously gas is going up, and that mileage, you put the extra wear and tear on your car, that's also hurting you too. 28. Sign up for gasbuddy.com. There's a lot of websites like this. This one's pretty good. You sign up and um, it automatically tells you what gas stations in your area are offering the cheapest price. Also, if you post those prices every day on the website, you have a chance to win a $50 gas card. 29. Bulk is not necessarily better. It depends. You need to weigh how many times you will probably purchase that item within the week or the month, and think about when it's going to expire. So, for instance, if you have like yogurt, and you buy a package of 20 or 12, and unfortunately you only eat 8, you're going to have a lot of waste, and that's not really cost effective. 30. Take lunch to work. This is great. In fact, a lot of people complain that they spend a lot of money while they're out, and during lunchtime they'll go to like Applebee's and something like that and spend $7 or $8 on lunch, or even go to McDonald's and it's like $6 for a Whopper with fries and a drink. You can obviously make your own food for about $2 or $3. Go ahead and actually make several meals at one time, and that'll save you money. In fact, that was number 31. 32. Try to buy local. Believe it or not, it's usually about at the same price or not cheaper if you go to the local farmers markets and get tomatoes, cucumbers, stuff like that. It might be a little bit farther drive, but the savings is actually well worth it. And then also you're putting that money back into your local economy, which essentially helps you out too. 33. Uh, Stay healthy. This is a big thing here in the United States. Believe it or not, we spend a lot of money on medical bills. And I've always been told that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And if you can prevent something from happening, that's going to save you a lot more money in the long run. 34. Don't oversubscribe. Gym memberships, especially, you've got that New Year's resolution at the beginning of the year, and 3 months down the road, you've only used it 4 times. Go home, get you a video, pop it in the DVD player, or even go to youtube.com and do some exercises there. There's a lot of um, physical trainers and stuff out there willing to do it for free.